sis. Welcome back. You look great in that. Oh, what is this? The swimsuit? Mion came back from changing, wearing something extremely familiar, even if she did look incredibly good in it. This is Angel Mort's uniform, isn't it? That's right, sis. You look just as great in it as ever. Okay, now take this out. She quickly moved Mion's hair tie. Oh no. Her long hair flowed free of his former ponytail, and now there looked like two Shions were standing there. What's the meaning of this? That's when we heard Uncle Yoshida's voice. He was calling for Shion. Ah, there you are, Shion. Sorry, can you come back from break? We got a sudden rush of customers and we can't handle them all. Huh? Hold on, I'm not Shion, I'm Mion. Mion! Either works for me. You're in Angel Mort's uniform, that's good enough. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, sis. We're busy saving the galaxy, so please take care of the restaurant for me. Oh my gosh, Shion. Really? I'll remember this. Uh, yeah, here. Now we're safely recovered too. Alright, let's toss this in the magic trash can fast. We have only 15 minutes left. Oh, thanks to sis taking her sweet time changing. Uh, what just happened? Next instant, the wood and hammer used to hit temple gongs came flying out and that were smack Kichi right in the back of the head. While the hammer had originally been aimed for Shion, she cleanly dodged it. Found you, Shion, how dare you? There's no reason good enough to warrant shocking me out of the blue. Sakato! Now, don't be mad. Once you hear why, you'll understand it had to be done. The truth is, those irresistible swimsuits you all are wearing, those are dangerous treasures from the Fruit Shrine, right? I had a revelation from God while I was passed out. Once the irresistible swimsuits were removed, Hanyu was able to make contact and explain the circumstances. Thanks to her divine power, everyone could understand the situation without any confusion. I was enjoying that irresistible swimsuit, but I would, in fact, prefer to keep living in the same galaxy. How many people are left? Two left, just Rika and Rena. We're down to 15 minutes remaining. We don't have time to chat. Let's hurry. Come on, you two. Who do we target next? Sakuto is just standing in the bath towel. Rika, right? If we bring Rika back to her senses, everything should fall into place. Erna seems pretty calm and collected about the whole thing. So if we make Rika understand that it's dangerous and ask her to take it off, she should give it back easily. I don't think he'll go that quickly with Rika. She not only puts on an act, but she's still cunning veteran club member. Rika's absorbed the followers that stuck to Sis and Sakuto, so now she has a huge throng of bodyguards. Damn that Rika. She's doing it on purpose, isn't she? With her repeatedly pulling off those enchanting poses, those guys' excitement is at a dangerous level. Rika doesn't enjoy making men eat out of the palm of her hand. In other words, she would be the most impenetrable target of them all. However, it was also highly likely that conquering Rika would resolve everything all at once. She was basically the final boss. Even so, it was worth circumventing her and conquering Sakuto and Mion first. Having Trapmaster Sakuto on her side was a big deal. Plus, having Mion take her place meant the reliable Shion was freed from the bonds of hourly wage labor. That also made it seem like it would be even better to conquer Rena and get her on our side first, but we don't have time. We can't afford to go slow and steady. Yes, we should focus all of our efforts in settling the battle against Rika. I doubt a surprise attack will work on Rika. That said, I don't see how we can win just by attacking her head on. Look at the hearts in the eyes of those bodyguards. I'll die for Rika is practically written on their faces. Of course it is. And of course, what is Sakuto a planet now? Please, Keiichi, no matter how many non-club members gather together against us, their numbers being nothing before my traps. This was their strategy. Sakato would move in ahead of time and set up a kill zone of powerful traps. Then Shion would launch their attack while Sakato blocked off the escape paths. Together, they'll drive Rika's followers into the kill zone, putting a stop to them. They would also need additional traps to confuse the bodyguards. Once she lost them, Rika would finally decide to flee in order to protect herself. Sakato disappeared in the crowd for a while, then after about 5 minutes she came back giving the all clear sign. Alright, let's go. Protect the galaxy. And first, now we got Sakato actually in a swimsuit. Rika, oh so beautiful. Now Rika, allow us to put some sunscreen on you. No, why don't you join us under this parasol and enjoy some Topeka milk tea instead? We can't allow Rika's skin to burn. Now, get under my shadow. Okay. Feel so comfortable, it's like I've become a queen. Nippon. Of course. What is it? Pop, pop, pop. After the sound of explosions, most of the crowd began sneezing. Huge amount of Sakato's secret pepper mix bang snaps erupted within them. The rising clouds of pepper smoke were sending the bodyguards into a sneezing hell. Attack! Evacuate Rika to safety. Calm down. Sakato traps are a diversion. Strengthen our rear guard. Come on, Rika. Hide behind us. As expected from Rika, she didn't even flinch at such an attack. However, even Rika could issue appropriate commands, so the bodyguards following her were just amateurs. Let's go, Shion. Draw. Yes, roger that. Take that. Kusplush. Keiichi and Shion turned to lane dividers, and two jump ropes and bodyguards fell into the pool one after another. Sakato, now. Rika, these swimsuits are too dangerous for a prank. Sakato nimbly leapt through the path cleared by Keiichi swinging in on a rope. Of course, Keiichi and Shion weren't slacking off either. They were still going wild with the lane dividers, dumping the bodyguards into the pool like they were playing some kind of game. They basically are. Sakato, why are you mad? You had such a fun time too. You never told me the galaxy would be destroyed because of them. What are you talking about? While they managed to confuse the bodyguards and get them off of Rika, she was quite nimble herself. She looked like she was spinning around as she ran, but she was cleverly predicting Sakato's trap zones and evading them. As I thought, Rika, you can see right through me. I know everything about you, down to how you sleep, how you yawn, your habits, and your taste. Nippon, of course. This is bad. She's reading Sakato's traps this thoroughly. This is no time to be playing tag, damn it. The hour's almost up. No, there's one more option. Sakato should realize that too. We'll just have to gamble on that. Ah, crap. Keiichi slipped. Bodyguards didn't let that chance escape and dogpiled onto Keiichi. Oh no. Shion, take care of the rest. I'll get out of this somehow. Let go. Keiichi struggled to escape from the mountain bodyguards that kept leaping and piling on top of him. Club members couldn't wait for his escape though, so it says Shion steeled her resolve. Shion's stern glaze met Sakato's eyes. With just that moment of eye contact, they both understood what the other was planning. That's the only way to stop Rika, though. This really should be Kei-chan's role. Oh well, we'll have to leave the rest to him. Don't know what you two are plotting, but even with two of you, I won't fall for Sakato's traps that easily. It was true, Rika had a solid read on them. Sakato's traps were very dangerous. That was all the more reason she always subconsciously made sure to keep herself from getting caught in their activation. That was why she could predict Sakato's traps by gauging the distance she kept while driving others toward them. No matter how close she pressed in, Sakato always backed off when pushing them into the trap zone. As long as she didn't miss that moment, she would never be driven into Sakato's trap. Though the moment you're convinced of that is the moment you've fallen for my trap. Huh? Now, Sakato. Sakato and Shion both leapt at her together. It certainly wasn't possible to overwhelm her with two attacking at once. However, there was still many bodyguards around. Even they both restrained her temporarily, the crowd of bodyguards would quickly peel them off for her and restrain them. That's why she couldn't understand it. For a moment, she couldn't understand Sakato and Shion's plan, and that opening was all they needed to grapple her. Naturally, the bodyguards rushed to Rika, Shion saved her, and ended up in the massive ball of people. There was no way they could strip her swimsuit from her with all the men there. Well, no way. The ultimate technique is Sakata-style trap arts. Casting inside your own safety and incorporating yourself into the trap. No, you're actually hitting yourself too? Say Rika! Rika! Keichan, the rest is up to you! Of course it is. Aurora, flash, explosion, Sakata's all-out trap erupted. After a 10 minutes of smoke slowly cleared, Rika, as well as Sakato and Shion, and also all the bodyguards, were passed out, with stars circling above their heads. Sakato had never once before used the kamikaze technique of catching both herself and her opponent in the same trap. It wasn't because she couldn't do it, she had held it in reserve the whole time, to use as a trump card one day when facing Rika, the person closest to her who knew everything about her traps. However, since both Shion and Sakato had grappled Rika, they had both taken the full burst of the trap. All three of them had rings of stars spinning above their heads. Incredible. She took them all at once. However, there was no time to savor this victory. They were already down to only 5 minutes left. They'd taken Rika down, but they still had Rina left. He had also lost all the allies he could count on. It was hopeless. Even so, I have to fight. I'm the only one who can save the galaxy. Keiichi approached Rika with a towel they had ready, and then he finally, realizing the fatal flaw in the situation. No, wait. Crap. Who's going to remove Rika's swimsuit? Well, I have to do it. However, they had caused a big commotion. Lots of normal guests were looking over to see what was going on. So we had to sneakily carry Rika somewhere away from people, Keiichi thought. Impossible. There's even there were even more normal guests now. It was afternoon. It was impossible to find a place out of sight, and if anyone happened to see, rumors would spread through the entire village, and he'd be arrested on the spot. The fate of the galaxy resting on removing her swimsuit. But of course, he couldn't say that to some woman he didn't know and ask for her help. It's finished. Our galaxy's done for. I'll remove it for you. Just turn around and face the other way. Ah, Rena. Rena. Of course. Rena appeared out of nowhere, safely removed Rika's swimsuit. What was going on? The swimsuit Rika brought really were full of incredible power. It wouldn't be odd if there was some price to pay for it. Besides, there's no meaning to charm you don't cultivate yourself. If you get popular from charm that isn't your own, you'll feel empty on the end. Oh. Um, he thought Rena would be the most eluded about it all, but the truth was the exact opposite. Rena had been calm from the very start. There seemed that Rika's swimsuit actually possessed supernatural powers. She suspected that there had been some kind of catch behind it. Huh? Then from the start, you... Yeah, I was afraid of them, so I decided not to wear it. What? You didn't? Then I could have given you a revelation and gotten you on our side way before now. Thought you were wearing one and couldn't receive our messages. Though we're really lucky you did it. We have less than 5 minutes left, but now we might just barely make it. So where's the irresistible swimsuit? It's in my locker in the changing room. I'll go get it. There's almost no time left. Please hurry. Yeah, got it. Huh? Oh no. Rena felt her step on something unusual, and a huge wash tub hit her square in the head. It was one of the traps set for the battle against Rika that hadn't gone off. Rena, are you okay? Of course she is. Clump. Rena spun around twice, then collapsed onto the ground. Her eyes were filled with stars, too. What a terrible reversal at the very last minute. This is just plain bad, isn't it? Rena's swimsuit is still inside the women's changing room. Fortunately, Rena had the locker number and key on her arm, so that's taken care of, but there's no way I can go into the women's changing room. Sakato, Shino, and Rena We're all passed out and done for, Keiichi thought. Oh, right, Mion. There's Mion. Her uncle dragged her away, saying they were busy with customers, but surely she's free by now. Nope! uh, this isn't the line. Please don't run. If you all won't cooperate, then we won't be able to keep this restaurant open here anymore. Everyone, please prepare your payment ahead of time so you won't need any change. Oh, we have new limitations on the menu. Customers are now limited to one pretty poolside potato pudding per customer. Hey, Mion, can you lend a hand to save the galaxy? Saku-chan, take over the line management for a second. I'm going to the back to give the owner a break. Everyone stay hydrated. Don't get heat stroke. Hina-chan, Rent-chan, man the registers. Also, I'm heading to the back. Water. Sonozaki-san collapsed. Tokunawa Public Pool Branch at Major Mort had been tremendously great business. Apparently, they were offering a special bonus today, so they were swarmed with a terrible number of customers. Mina was fighting bravely on the front lines, but then she collapsed. No. What do I do now? This is bad. There goes my final hope. This was the last person who might go into the girls' change room for me. There was only 5 minutes left. He was completely out of ideas for women he could convince in such a short time to bring him the swimsuit from his locker in order to save the galaxy. What do we do now, Keiichi? At this rate, the galaxy is doomed. Can't you use your incredible persuasion powers to con someone to do something about this? That power of mine only works on other men. Yes, it does. Can't you use your divine powers to convince some girl to do it? Right now, my powers are weak. I can only provide revelation to the club members since they're so close to me. What do we do? What am I supposed to do? There's no time. At this point, Gage, you'll have to brave the women's changing room for the sake of the galaxy. I refuse. If the price for saving the galaxy is being labeled a pervert who stormed into the women's changing room, then it's too much. It's too little. There's too little a reward for it. If it means bearing that label, then I would rather perish and have "He was a gentleman towards women until the end" carved into my tombstone. So you're saying you could do it if you're rewarded? If you're granted a reward that's worth it, then you can find the bravery to urgent to the women's changing room. But there is no reward. Oh, the galaxy is finished. Keiichi, promise you this. I'll use all my current power to grant you the ultimate miracle once you've safely returned from the women's changing room. I'm listening. I'll grant you a wonderful summer love affair. Brave savior of the galaxy will end up drinking juice from the same heart-shaped straw as a beautiful woman in a swimsuit by the poolside. Promise I will absolutely make that happen. Of course. Oh, you just played Gucci too. Okay, guys, no more problems. Leave the galaxy to me. Though that being said, what now, Barbara Keiichi? Be cool, Barbara Keiichi. How will you retrieve her in a swimsuit from the woman's changing room? Will you ask someone? You have no leads. You have to do it yourself. However, it's plain as day what will happen if a guy goes into the women's changing room. Right. First, he headed to the first aid station. Yuri was still asleep there with stars circling above his head. On his arm was a key for his locker. Keiichi borrowed that and headed to the men's change room. He entered the men's change room with no problem at all. He opened the locker, listed on the keys tag, and found there Yuri's belongings. Coach mentioned it before. He told Sakato to change into his English-made style swimsuit. That means he has one with him, a woman's swimsuit. He even mentioned that he had it available in all possible sizes. I knew it. There is. He even has a woman's wig to go along with it. What was Coach planning to do with this after bringing it to the pool? Keiichi, there's no time to be impressed. Well, 3 minutes left. But in order to pull off this operation, I have to cast it aside. My pride as a man, my gentlemanly spirit, everything that's made me who I am today. There's only 120 seconds left. 2 minutes. A girl in an English-made style swimsuit was timidly entering the women's changing room. Calm down, be cool, Keiichi Mabara. I am not a molester, I'm not a peepee Tom, I'm not a pervert. I'm doing this to save the galaxy. Don't look around you. I'm not here to watch women change. So don't look around you. Only look at your feet. But if I only look at my feet, then I can't make my way to Ren's locker. Oh well, I just have to occasionally look up. Sweet. Those my nostrils. No wait. Why is this face for when change filled with such sweet smell? Don't blush and don't panic, Kichi, my brother. It's all right. You're currently cross-dressing. Don't act suspicious and no one will notice. As long as no one finds, as long as no one finds out, then you're fine. Beware of perverts, beware of peepers. If you see anyone suspicious, inform the nearest staff member. Beware of locker thieves. If you see anyone suspicious, report them immediately. Do not tolerate perverts. Death to perverts. Seize any enemies to women, strip them bare, and drag them through the city completely nude. If I'm caught, I'm dead. Socially, mentally, and physically. They'll make me regret being born a man and then kill me. Bounce, bounce, jiggle, jiggle. Rustle, rustle, snap, snap. It's hell. This is hell this guy's having. I certainly refuse to let blood surge down below. That's the only thing I must avoid. Yeah, don't get her. Empty your mind and heart. Remember, Keiichi, you must not be tempted by their allure, so that you can save the galaxy. Keiichi, there's no time to waste. There's only 1 minute left. Damn it. What happens, happens. He raced through in one shot. Rena's locker was right there. He nimbly unlocked it and opened up Rena's knapsack. There. That drawstring pouch. Mulling an oddly small handkerchief with frills and small. Oh no. It's only a handkerchief. Don't question it, Keiichi. Rena's such a girly girl. Even her handkerchief is so small, so light, and so cute. Keiichi! 30 seconds left. Do you not want your poolside love affair with a beautiful woman in a swimsuit? Galaxy, galaxy, galaxy. On only seconds left, he dashed out of the women's change room and threw the drawstring pouch towards a magic trash can by the other entrance. Please go in. KJ. Oh. He did it. The last swimsuit disappeared into the magic trash can and was purified. There was only 1 second left to spare. Mankind, no, the Earth and the whole galaxy were saved. Keiichi? No, the savior of our galaxy. Congratulations on your success. I'm exhausted after sending away 4 foreign objects, but as promised, I used the last of my power to grant you your poolside dream. Now then, Keiichi, until we meet again, on the next night of Watanashi. I did it. I actually did it. He honestly wanted to strike a victory pose and shout out loud. However, he was still cross-dressing. There were plenty of guests from Hiozawa around him as well. For now, he would hold it and duck into the bathroom, a bathroom or something, in order to change back into male attire. Hey, hold on, lady. What? Some delinquents? Oh, great. He must have run into them when he dashed out of the women's change room to throw the swimsuit and oh, great. You broke my bro's collarbone. What you going to do for us now? It hurts, it hurts. This ain't gonna heal unless you have a drink with me. The hell are these punks saying? Besides, I'm a guy. Though I can't reveal that right now. Doing so might get rid of the delinquents, but then normal guests would find out that Keiichi Maibara had came out of the women's changing room dressed like a girl. I have to wait for my chance without exposing that I'm a guy. Hey, hold it right there. I won't stand by and watch 3 guys gang up on a woman. Huh? Who? What the hell? Buzz off. The delinquents were slightly overwhelmed despite them showing their spirit. That was because the man who showed up was someone who could never be described as weak. The muscles in his leg were visibly toned, and it was obvious they were both endurance and explosive strength. His arm muscles were impressive as well. They were nicely tanned, and it was clear that he had never once skipped out on training underneath the hot sun. His head was shaved with a clean crew cut as well. Not to mention the fact that his burning gaze was filled with unnerving resolve. Oh, great. Really? And I'm willing to give up participating in Koshin if it means protecting a woman. Would you rather see my blazing fastball here and now or in the stadium? Keiichi never thought the day would come where he would saw his soul brother come here to displaying such glory. It was the kind of pervert to compare a dessert to a woman and then lick and slurp it down, but in that very moment he looked like a savior. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. It's all Hagyu's fault. You should be more sorry about this. You nearly wiped out the galaxy. By the way, why am I in Angel Mort uniform? Because you should feel guilty for your crimes and atone for by working as Shion's steed. So items from another world are made of antimatter. If only there was some way to utilize that energy for something. The miracle of making you popular just by wearing it takes so much energy it could destroy the galaxy. In other words, if you really want to be popular, then instead of taking shortcuts, you should try and work on yourself instead. By the way, where's the savior of our galaxy? According to Hanyu, he's drinking juice by the poolside with a beautiful woman in a swimsuit. I didn't see him though. I wonder where he is. He's the beautiful woman. You don't need to hold back. It's my treat. Go on, drink up, drink up. Why do I have to drink juice from a heart-shaped straw with Kamakun? Am I not the savior? Is the savior Kamakun? God, the humans are awful. I knew they couldn't be trusted. Give me a break. Back my offering. Rika just looked over here. Rika, it's me, Keiichi. Notice me, please, and drag me away from cover, please. Me? Well, Rika, did you see Keiichi over there? No, not at all. Nipa. Yeah! No, Rika. Suit is an English-made style swimsuit. Just think, a beautiful woman with such a dignified maid soul would be around here at the poolside. What's that, old man? Oh, my soul brother. I was the, I was the first to speak to this girl, so please back off. I find it hard to believe you're capable of understanding the reserved culture of such a land as Britain. Wonderful woman such as her needs a master of more fitting structure. Young lady, please hold on a moment. I'll remove this perverted old man in a jiffy. Once I'm done, I'll apply some sunscreen to your back. Laughably absurd. You are my young maid. I'll welcome you to my home and train you to be the ultimate servant. Take my bullet fastball. How naive. That was a mere after mirage. I've already seen right through you. Not bad. Oh my gosh. The beautiful girl in the swimsuit and twin-tail wig sat with the parasol, watching as her two brave saviors fought over her. Die, and take the whole galaxy with you. The galaxy might be filled with countless stars, but the unhappy star of misfortune was always shining above Keiichi. What did it cost? Everything? No shit. And that is the end of the bonus chapter. Now we get to deal with the after party. Okay, music room. We know all that. Let's go to the after party. Oh, great. Okay, it's been a while since we had an after party. Well, let's go. Good work. It's been an awfully long time since we had an after party. We used to have at the end of every story. No doubt we still be having them in the era. Higurashi Ray. After Showa comes Heisei and Rie comes after that. It's hard to keep track of all that. Them all. I want you to try counting how old we are all are in the current Ryu era, since we're from the 58th year of the Showa era. Nippon. No, stop it. Don't stop the count. We'll always be in the prime of our youth. I suppose there might be some people who don't know what this after party thing is about, so I'll go ahead and explain. Back when Higurashi When They Cry was published, it's a Dojin game. It was released chapter by chapter. Yes, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically, each chapter except for Matsubishi ended in tragedy and left you feeling bad. Yes, that's right. So to clear those bad feelings away, we held these after parties where we all carried on like normal. Things were brutal for us in the stories too, so we wanted to cut loose here. Nippon. Apparently, it's both our own after party and an after party for the production staff. That's right. I also meant to celebrate the final build, so it's shenanigans all around. In actuality, the debug tournament from hell starts right after this, so it's not really the final build at all. Nippon. I see. So that excitement and those agonizing cries come from the fact that they're making this right after their brains are completely fried from trying to finish said final build. Apparently, they even got letters complaining that the awful excitement completely ruined the solemn feelings they had when the chapter ended. Well, that was a trope of Dojin game development at the time, so cut them some slack. For those who don't know, a Dojin work is a thing someone creates independently then sells by themselves at event spaces. Hence, right. Hence, why 07 is as good as they are. There's other options, opinions about what counts as Dojin as well. It's anything fan made. Apparently, since Dojin works are typically developed during the creator's spare time, there is no real deadlines. But since the dates the events are held are all set well ahead of time, the element creates deadlines for them anyway. So everyone ends up working until the deadline is right upon them, and then after a recognizing all-nighter that looks like something straight out of hell, they send it off for printing at the height of their exhaustion. That's why everyone's always burnt out by the time they finish the script. And these afterwards are usually written when they're in that state. Which is why it feels like everyone is always writing things like, "Good work, I'm tired," or "It was hell again." The afterwords from that era had errors showing off, like they were bragging about how they didn't get any sleep. What a terrible culture, Nippon. They could have just honestly written about that, so why did they instead turn into those crazy after parties that were all over the place? Well, it was a production staff coded in picture of themselves and said, "Man, we're beat," then it wouldn't be very cute, would it? So please stop uploading this stuff to pirate sites, everyone. No, I have this off Steam, so I spent my money for it. Regardless, the atmosphere around Dojin game development back then thought of shaving years off your life as being praiseworthy. Oh, you're only able to shave years off when you're still young. That's true. I guess our old man has truly become an old woman. Huh? Want to take it outside, you numbskull, the Valley of the Wind? What was that? My neighbor... Dodo... Really? Why are we referencing Miyazaki films? Nazca, the Valley of the Wind, My Neighbor Totoro. Really? You're the cicada... Arietti. The Secret Life of Arietti. You just do something about your Ponyo belly before talking badly about others. That's a direct reference for Ponyo. You're the one who needs to go on a diet, you porco Roscoe. Okay, again, Miyazaki films, what the hell? You can't say that one. You can't say that one. And arguments like that used to get even crazier and worse in the after parties of the old days. Actually feels nostalgic seeing that craziness again, I mean. Though they calmed down an awful lot in the titles after Higurashi did. That's because the tea parties that served as the after parties in those games got incorporated into the main story. That is talking about Umineko's tea parties. So that's that one, and I don't know about Sakura. That's that's what did away with the wild energy. There were no more after parties in the games that followed, huh? Having that much energy left after going through hell was because of their youth. By the time Umineko ended and the staff moved on to Higabana and Rose Guns, they were all worn out and withered. So yeah, they're bringing up references to the other games. Higabana and Rose Guns, I don't think those are on Steam. Damn it. No. Yeah, they're not. I have to figure out where I can get those ones. Because a lot of their games are all connected. I guess youth truly is a limited asset. I always thought people could stay young forever, depending on their mindset, of course. Believing that youth will last forever is probably an inherent privilege of the young. This has gone kind of dour. This isn't what after parties are all about. Let's get our blood pumping. Yes, pay attention. Kei-chan just said something very smart. We can be as dour as we want later, so let's enjoy this moment even more. That's right, people who can't enjoy the present will never be able to enjoy the future that comes after. Alright, then let's get this after party going. Today I brought a magic box from the ritual. Oh no. There's a round hole in the top. It looks like your average raffle box. Inside are pieces of paper with all kinds of topics on them. I get it. So we'll draw one of these slips and discuss that topic. I'll go ahead and draw the first one then. Forgot how long these after parties went. Here goes. What's it say? What kind of person would you want to marry? It's a very right from the start. Then let's have Kei-chan be a man and go first. No stereotypical answers either. You have to say what you genuinely feel. What do you mean, no stereotypical answers? Huh? Why are you pinning my arms behind me? Nippon, here's a treasured injection from Fude Shrine to make you answer on. Why are we pulling out the honest serum? Sorry, I just had a friend talk to me about the VTuber awards. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, great. Rika, is that syringe really safe to use on somebody? Of course, the effects are immediate. See, Kichi's look has already changed. Kichi, are you okay? You don't feel ill, right? Hey, can you hear us? What kind of person would you want to marry? First, let's start by defining marriage. Are two people married after submitting their marriage registration? If so, then marriage is reduced to an administration term. Oh my gosh. What the hell? No, it's not. Marriage should be defined when two souls are drawn to each other and vow to spend their lives together. Love is everything. Without love, there is no marriage. Yet the gates of marriage open to people who love each other. No, it's not open to all. Love is everything. Age, nationality, religion, and even gender should mean nothing in the end. Since Japan does not allow that, then I can firmly declare that the Japanese definition of marriage is not the same marriage I believe in. No, in fact, even against both parties, to be human is foolish. Humans. Okay, now we're talking about BCLE. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all this with Keiichi. Yeah. Okay. I don't really give. I think I'll pretend I didn't hear any. I did no shit. Okay. Um, I was say yeah. For those that don't get what I mean by that, Keiichi was talking about a sex doll. Of course, I like someone who's mastered every martial arts, has a thorough understanding of cryptology, and works on the International Spy Agency. And I would just want someone who went through school together with me and was always friends with me. Hence why you like Keiichi. Someone who just turned to me at some point one day and asked, "Do you want to live together?" I think, what is that, Rena? That's so plain. I think you should be dreaming of big, of course. Of course. Yeah. This is this year's here. Wow. I haven't. I didn't think they. Oh my gosh. They have been around that long. Now, when did Hyo come out? This is Hyo Plus. It came out last year. Oh my gosh, the 21 fucking years. Uh, I would say, yeah. It was only thought to be read by at the Comic Cat. Different culture, different values, no shit. Actually, it's still legal. Yep. Uh, uh, yeah, I would say he wouldn't be able to write it. It would be a different story. Uh, I still think it's all the same team too. Working at seventh expansion. True. I'll turn that down a little bit, just so that music's not blaring in our ears. So I know it's blaring in mine. Uh, so yeah, they're talking about how the staff's been working for 20 years, which is a good thing. And that's just from Higurashi. That's not including all their other projects they've done. Yep. A lot of people are enjoying Higurashi. They are even more after the animes, even though the newer ones weren't that good. Of course, running wild. Great. There are plans for 20. Okay, so last topic. What do they pull? Uh, oh, go and stop. I just fucking mentioned those two. Okay. Now her friends, I think most of the fans who cheered for me decided to support me because uh, I would say yeah, because Shishan was the one that went insane with that one. Okay. Of course. So great. uh, uh, okay, so everything they're referencing in this is what happens in Go and Satsuko. For those that don't understand the story, it's basically after the events of um after they've passed the entire Watanashi Festival and defeated um everything. So Hanyu's free of the curse and everything. And Rika is able to live her life as normal. Rika and Satoko go off to school, away from Himazawa. Rika gets new friends. Sakura feels left out because she don't want to study. Ends up failing. Ends up making a contract with a horn person like Hanyu, and restarts the whole entire thing, killing Rika every single time she does something along with herself, going fragment, fragment, fragment. So yeah, that's what they're talking about here. Yeah, that scene when I seen it, it, that was the go. That really threw me off. Mm, yeah, don't all the time. Yeah, I would say Higurashi has to shock everyone somehow, one way or another. Yeah, I would say Sakuto was the villain. Uh, oh wow, really? What heaven? Come here. Of course, I would say yeah. Learn how to grow up. Let's see. Yeah, all go and Satsu is Sakuto's story. Yeah, it took with Go. Everyone was thrown off with it. Satsu, only those that were truly diehards of Higurashi even sat and watched it because it was just as more confusing, but they did it how it initially went. Um, Gyo was your question arc, and Satsu was your answer arc type things. um. Okay. um. Uh. I was saying question your humanity. Of course. Of course. Of course. Uh, yeah. It ended with, if I remember correctly, Rika goes off to school, but Sakato stays behind in Himezawa. Yeah, the original fragment, Sakurashi. Yeah, I was alright. Remember how that went. Yeah, St. Lucia was the school. Yeah, sadly, you three still haven't figured out your thing. Keiichi, Mion, and Rena. Obviously, you guys did punch each other and then talk it out there at the end. Uh, okay. Uh, of course. Shikayuki, great. uh, oh my gosh. Uh, okay. Going eat lots, of course. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you very much. So this is actually from the developers themselves. We hope that you will all continue to support us as well. No shit. All the characters. The club members. So that was the after party. Yep. Ryukushi. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Nope. We're slowly changing parts of the. You're. Come on, give me to start again. And then we get the secret staff room. The following contains reference to new terms and trends. Time. Okay, I don't know what any of this is. Okay, so all the secret staff room things is um the after parties from all the other games. So I don't need to watch those. But anyway, as the end of Higurashi Hou, hell, 3 sessions, not that bad. But I'll see you all in our next series. Don't know what's going to take Higurashi's spot. It's going to be one of the games I've got going. I just don't know what. But eventually, the series will get where um you guys are just going to get the full VODs on YouTube's side. But I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, well, I'll see you in there and wherever this all takes us. But anyway, this is PC Gamer, so I hope you enjoyed. Keep playing on. See ya.